Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a full body yoga for flexibility practice, and I am going to use a strap today as well as a block. So if you have something kind of like these two items, go grab them. You're just going to need a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. All right, you guys, we are going to start to lay on down, and I forgot to mention that we're actually going to be laying down for the entire class today. So we're going to get nice and comfy and also get a really awesome stretch. So I want you to have your strap close to you if you've got a towel or a long sock. As your strap today, just have it off to the side, and we're going to start laying down, and you can lay flat on your back or you can lay on top of a pillow or a block of some kind. I just want you to make sure that if you are laying on something, your head is touching it as well, or your head is touching the floor, and your hips are also touching down onto the ground. So you might get a nice chest opener if you're laying on something. You can lay flat on your back. You might even get a nice stretch through the front of your neck if your head's kind of falling back a little bit. Your chest is lifted. And let's all just start to get settled. You can decide if you want to make a diamond shape with your legs or if you want your legs out long. You can decide if you want your arms at your sides, maybe flipping the palms to face up. Or maybe you're resting your hands on your tummy or somewhere else. Or just making any last adjustments that you need. Maybe wiggling your toes or your fingers. Maybe the hips. And then just start to let go. Close the eyes. Take a nice big breath in and out. And just kind of start to feel the breath. Let's just slow down. Letting go of your morning, your week, whatever you might have to do later today. And just allow yourself to find some stillness throughout the body, maybe throughout the mind if you can set any thoughts off to the side for a few moments. And we are just going to stay here for about 3 more breaths. So make any adjustments that you need, or maybe just put all your focus into these last 3 breaths. Softening through the shoulders, the jaw. Awesome, guys. And once you think you're done that 3rd exhale, and then you are laying on something, we're just going to slowly start to come off of that item. So you can sit up a little bit, just enough to take your pillow or your block out from under you, and then lay flat on your back again. And you can walk your feet in and bring your knees together. Maybe just rocking the knees side to side a little bit. Spine is nice and long now. Or you could be still. But just feel, notice how your body feels so far. Nice job, you guys. And We're going to start to find our straps. If you do have one today, if you do not have anything to use today, that is completely fine. We're going to be sending our right foot up into the air. And if you don't have a strap, just hang onto the back of your leg and kind of flex your foot. Point your toes towards your forehead. If you do have a strap of some kind, just place it right under your toes on the ball of your foot. Straps just making our arms nice and long so we can relax through the upper body a little bit more. But we're just trying to stretch the back of this right leg. So kind of play with it, bend the knee, straighten the leg. Find that sweet spot where you feel your hamstring, even your calf, even the back of your ankle, getting a nice stretch. Softening through your shoulders, let the back of your head rest on the ground. And then if you want a little extra, you could send the left leg out long as well. And because we aren't staying too long in any of these stretches today, just go as far as you need to feel it, and then relax completely. Just stay focused on your breath and whatever stretch you might be feeling. So let's just take one more inhale. And then use the exhale to start to bend that knee so you can take your strap off your foot. You can actually just move your strap to the side for now. I want you to bring your left leg in, so bend that leg and rest your right foot on top of the quad. You can keep the left foot down or you can lift it up into the air. You can hang on to the back of that left leg, or you could even use your strap to make your arms nice and long behind that left quad. We're just getting into that right glute now. Maybe flexing the feet. Maybe relaxing the ankles. Just kind of pulling the legs towards the chest enough to feel a stretch through the right side. And you can even sneak in a couple ankle circles for that left foot if it's lifted up into the air. Awesome, you guys. Let's stay here for just another breath. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly starting to let the legs go and uncross and bring your feet all the way to the floor. Maybe taking a little rock side to side or be still for a moment. Nice, you guys. All right, I want you to have your strap close to you just in case you need it. And we're going to be pulling our right knee in towards our chest. So I want you to give that right knee a nice big hug. And we're going to send the left leg out long. And we're going to come into a twist. So I want you to pull your knee across your body all the way over to that left side. If you do have a block or a pillow, it might rest underneath your knee, or your knee might just hover. I'm just going to rotate the hips a little bit. Shimmy the shoulders so they both stay down. So my right hip is lifted. My right knee's kind of hovering over to the left side. And then you can just stay in the twist. You can just stay here in the twist with that left leg out long. Or you can try and add your left quad into this by bending that leg and bringing your right hand to grab onto that foot. So if you can't quite grab it, you could use your strap to make your right arm a little longer. And you might like this and you might not. So if you do like it, stay. If you don't like it, just let it go. Keep that leg out long. Enjoy the twist. But just feel what you feel. And take a breath and settle in. And just soften through your shoulders. Nice job, you guys. If you do have that left foot in your hand, just slowly start to let that left leg go back out. We're going to use an inhale to bring the left knee back up. Give it a hug it into your chest, and then start to let it go. So before, actually, you know what? We will move to the left side now, actually. So walk your feet in, bend your knees. We're going to be sending our left foot up into the air, adding the strap if you'd like, and finding that nice hamstring stretch. So just finding that sweet spot. You might find it right away. You might not have to try very hard at all to find that hamstring, or you might have to move around a little bit, but just play with it till you find it. This should be a really awesome stretch. All the way from your glute to the back of your heel. And you can straighten that right leg out if you want more. Awesome, you guys. Just feel the breath. Feel the leg lengthen. And let's take just one more inhale. And use the exhale to release, bend the leg. You can slide your right foot back to the floor and cross your left foot over top. The option to keep the right foot down or to lift it up into the air. The closer you bring your left shin to the chest, the more you're going to feel this through that left glute. So just go as far as you need to feel something. And ideally relaxing your upper body. Your head's touching the floor. Your shoulders are. You're not lifting up. You're not putting a whole lot of effort into this. And you can even sneak in a couple ankle circles. Awesome, you guys. Let's stay for just one more inhale. And then use the exhale to bring your legs back down and uncross. Maybe doing a little rock side to side. Just noticing any sensations running through the lower body so far. And then we're going to be pulling the left knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice big hug. Send your right leg out just so it doesn't stop you from pulling that left knee across your body. And then you can find your twist. Maybe even a nice glute stretch for that left side. And then just kind of decide if you want to try to grab your right foot to add that extra quad stretch in. Maybe this just makes you all crooked and not comfortable, so you don't have to do it. Maybe the strap comes in handy. Maybe it doesn't. Just try to keep the shoulders squared. Both of them are touching the floor. Awesome, you guys. If you do have your foot in your hand, slowly let that leg go back out long. Using an inhale when you're ready, lift that knee and leg up out of your twist. Hug it into your chest. And then let it go. Awesome, you guys. So just walk your feet in so your knees are bent. Take a second here, maybe rocking the knees side to side a little bit. We're going to move into our shoulders. So I want you to take your left hand, your palm's going to face down, and you're just going to slide it underneath kind of the side of your back, kind of like your mid back. And you might already feel your left shoulder by just rotating your arm this way. But if you don't, if you want a little bit more, we're just going to let our knees fall over towards the left side. So almost like we're twisting again. You might get a nice twist as those knees fall over to the left, but we're thinking more about that shoulder. So you have the option to keep the right shoulder down on the floor. If you're feeling this, be gentle, only go as far as you need to. But if you need more, that left shoulder is nice and open today, you could lift the right shoulder and kind of lay on your side a little bit more to deepen that shoulder stretch, but be gentle. Awesome, you guys. And if you did bring your shoulder up, that right one, slowly start there. Bring it back down. Come out the way you came in. Shoulder down, then the knees can lift. You're laying flat on your back, and then your hand can slide out from under you. And hopefully you feel like you need a couple shoulder rolls. That one's really intense and awesome for that shoulder. So again, be gentle. When you're ready to switch sides, our right hand, palm facing down, is just going to slide underneath the back. And then you might stay flat. You might let your knees fall over to the sides. And you might just lift the left shoulder as well. But just relax into it. You can close your eyes and just breathe. Awesome, you guys. Slowly coming back the way you came in. So start with that left shoulder. If it's lifted, bring it down. Then the knees can lift up. And then the hand can slowly come out from underneath. Adding a couple shoulder rolls if you need it. Awesome, you guys. We're just going to send our legs out nice and long. And just keep your feet kind of close together. I want you to reach your arms above your head. And we're just going to take a really big, good morning full body stretch. Reach your fingertips above you. Point your toes. Oh, so good. And then you can bring your arms back to your sides. We're just going to bring our palms to face down. And you can actually spread your feet out wider here. Palms are facing down. And we're just going to let our chin fall over towards the left shoulder. You might even just lift your head up a little bit so you can turn your chin a little further. And then walk your fingertips to the bottom of your mat. Just drop the shoulders from the ears. Feeling a nice stretch through the neck. And we'll just be using an inhale to slowly bring the chin back up, nice and slow. Take a second and then start to turn your chin to the right. Maybe lift the head up so you can turn your head a little more. And then walk your fingertips to the bottom of your mat again. Drop those shoulders. Relax. You might feel your shoulders creeping back up towards your ears. That's okay. Awesome, you guys. Using an inhale, gently let the chin turn back up towards the ceiling. And take one nice big inhale and exhale. If your palms are still facing down, turn them to face up. Maybe even spread your fingers wide. Stretch your palms a little bit, maybe wiggle the fingers, and then just relax completely. As always, I encourage you to spend some time here in Savasana. Just let your body be still. Just feel your breath for a few more moments. But I do hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. You enjoyed the practice. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, namaste.